Welcome back to Mass Effect 2. We are on Omega and we are about to start the Dossier mission for Morden Solus. The previous episode we did an explore Omega. I showed how to get a discount at all the shops. So before you start buying anything, if you missed that episode, make sure you go through the steps because each one of them will give a discount and make things, especially those upgrades, are very pricey. So that little bit of a discount winds up being a big discount on those higher priced items. Anyway, let's go
I
ahead
told
and
you to
get
get
started.
lost, lady. The plague has the whole zone quarantined. Nobody gets in.
I'm human, you ass. Humans can't get the plague. Now let me get my stuff out before looters get it.
This thing affects every other race out there. We're not taking chances. Nobody gets in until the plague has run its course.
Let's see here.
So you're saying the slums are completely sealed off?
Finally, a human that can hear. Yes, that's exactly what I'm saying.
You can't keep me out. I'm gonna lose all my stuff.
I'm doing you a favor, human. Anybody in the quarantine zone will be dead from the plague or the gangs in a few weeks.
I didn't think Omega had any kind of law enforcement. Who gave the order to quarantine the slums?
Fresh off the transport, huh? Arya Tilok calls the shots around here. She's got her little blue hands on every business in this district. And a plague is bad for business. She hired us to keep anyone from entering or leaving the quarantine zone.
There's a Solarian named Morden Solus in the slums. I've got to get in there to find him.
The doctor? Yeah, crazy bastard opened a clinic in the district a few months ago. The Blue Suns weren't too happy when he moved in. I hear Morden's trying to deal with the plague. I wish him luck, but the area is still locked down. Our orders are to wait until either the plague or the Blue Suns kill everyone. Then go in and clean up.
Any idea where I can find Morden's clinic?
Not a clue. What do you care? The place is quarantined, remember?
Tell me more about this plague.
It starts out as a cough, then you start coughing blood. And, well, then I shoot you. It affects multiple species. Turians, Solarians, Krogan, you name it. Only humans are immune. And Vorcha, if you count them. An airborne disease that takes down multiple races. Can't let that spread. Hence the quarantine.
Who are the Blue Suns?
Mercenary gang that runs the district. At least they used to. The guys are mostly Turian. I heard the plague hit them pretty hard. Now the whole district is up for grabs. I hear the Vorcha are making a move. Plague can't hurt them. Immune to disease. Just one more reason you don't want to go in there.
I didn't think diseases could cross species barriers. Turians and Solarians can't even eat the same food.
Right. Most people figure that it has to be synthetic. Somebody engineered it. And it either got loose, or they're testing it here. And seeing as how humans are immune to the plague and doing a fair bit of looting, a lot of people think humans made it.
Listen, you're stuck here until this quarantine is over. That could take weeks. What you really need is to get this problem solved right now. That's what I do. Solve problems. Let me in and I'll get this district straightened out.
You think you can fix this? Why not? Quarantine is more to keep infected people in anyway. I'll radio ahead, tell them you're coming in.
Wait, you're stopping me, but not them? You son of a bitch.
You don't have a grenade launcher, lady. Get lost.
I do.
A quarantine zone for a plague that kills Turians. Why don't we ever go anywhere nice?
It's safer to stick with a squad who's immune to the plague.
It's your call, Shepard. If you need me, I'm not going to let a cough keep me back.
Hopefully it lets me... There we go, okay. So... Well, I'm gonna take Jacob, not Zaid. All right. I'm gonna go ahead and unlock my concussive shot. All right. I went back to the Avenger. I didn't really care too much for the Vindicator. I did get the Matic though, so I'm gonna swap to the Matic. Get plasma shotgun over the katana, most certainly. And I think that's a pretty serious, like that's, I'm just gonna stick with the grenade launcher. Actually, I kind of like the ARC project. Okay, we'll go ahead with that. Nah, let's stick with the grenade launcher. No, let's, okay, alright, we're good. Let's go. I'm gonna go ahead and give him the Geth plasma shotgun too. Alright. Activate ammo.
On it.
Alright. I'm not sure if that ammo activation took on the sniper rifle, but I can always turn it on when I switch to it. Alright, so again, make sure to look everywhere. We've got some element 0 there, which the amounts you find on mission is like just pathetic. It's like, well, why even bother? I mean, if you're going to put it in there, give me a decent amount, because you need tens of thousands of that stuff.
They're cleared to come in.
So you'll find a lot more when you're scanning planets for that stuff versus how much you find on these missions. Remember, you can vault over stuff, but you can't get into that area. That's blocked off.
Good luck in there. Blue suns and orchards shooting anything that moves.
Alright.
We've been spotted.
Oh, it looks like they're just going to attack us. Okay. Pull. And concussion.
Guess they just left the dead in the streets.
Burning corpses. Must be trying to keep the plague from spreading.
Again, before you go through any doors, make sure it's one that you can come back through. This is heavy weapon ammo, but we were full, so all it did was give us 100 credits. Again, it's like, can it at least be like 1,000 credits? I mean, for God's sakes, man, 100 credits, what good is that? One thing BioWare kills me with is how cheap they are on, like with Dragon Age and this. It's like the loot, like, you know, let me at least earn some frickin' money, man. Good grief, they're so fucking just cheap on, like, letting you actually make some frickin' money. You always want to limit how much you can get.
Bastards sealed us in this room. Said we're infected. Idiots can't tell the difference between the plague.
Looks like he tried to claw his way out. No one wants to die trapped like an animal.
2 days in. Nobody's even come by to check on us. Never thought the Blue Suns would turn their backs on me. This group used to stand for something. When I get
So they died from the plague. That was it from that. Vegetarian right there is a chance at some more Paragon points.
Human. Should have guessed. Bad enough you infect us with this plague. Now you lack the decency to even wait until I die before you come to steal my possessions.
Is there anything I can do for you?
Get away from me, human. Your kind has done too much already. Your plague did this to me. Your feigned pity is the final insult.
Humans didn't create this plague.
Lies drip from your mouth like the blood from my sores. The proof is there for all to see. Your species is the only one that does not succumb to the virus. Yours and the wretched Vorcha.
I need to find Morton Solus.
Humans looking for the human sympathizer. I hope the Vorcha burn Morton and his clinic to the ground. I hope you... I hope... Damn it. Damn you.
Hey, stay with me. This won't cure the plague, but it might help a bit.
Oh, you helped me. Why?
It's what I do. I don't know if I can find a cure for this plague, but I'm gonna try.
Your words sound sincere. Maybe it's the fever. But as you said, what have I to lose? What do you wish to know?
Why are you so convinced humans are behind this outbreak?
The plague is too potent to be a naturally occurring virus. Airborne transmission across numerous species, near perfect mortality rate. It had to be created in a lab. And since humans are the only species not affected, there is only one logical conclusion.
I need to find Morton Solus.
He has a clinic on the far side of the district. He's taking in refugees, offering to help those infected with the plague. I was afraid to go to him before. He is dangerous, but perhaps he can help.
What makes Morton worse than dying from the plague?
The Blue Suns tried to press him for protection money. He killed them, stunned them with some kind of toxin, then gunned them down. He's not just a doctor. Doctors don't execute people and display the bodies as a warning.
You were talking about Vorcha earlier?
Before the quarantine, the Blue Suns controlled this district. But as their numbers fell to the plague, Vorcha moved in. The Blue Suns are fighting to protect their territory. But as the plague spreads, it's only a matter of time until the Vorcha overwhelm them.
Aren't the Vorcha immune to the plague? What if they spread the virus so they could take over the district?
Vorcha are immune to disease. A human-created plague wouldn't affect them. But if the Vorcha created the plague, why wouldn't it affect humans? Besides, the Vorcha aren't smart enough to make a virus like this. They're scavengers. Sorry, human. You may not want to believe it, but all the evidence points to your species.
I should go.
Goodbye, human.
Hopefully I did not miss the sending somebody for him. I mean, I could have said that to him as an option, but it's actually Morden when you get to Morden's clinic. Hopefully I'll still be able to do that. Now, most of the time you open a locked door like that, it's bonus like loot and stuff. It's not one of the doors you can't. Like go back through. That is, is that all that was in here? 4,000 credits? Alright. So there are some things we're looking for in this mission. The upgrades, metagel capacity, assault rifle damage. I know where the assault rifle damage is. I can't remember exactly where the metagel is. We'll have to keep an eye out for that. And when we get to Morden's clinic, there is a pistol upgrade, the Carnifex.
On our right!
It's a heavy pistol. It's great for taking heads off.
Nice shot!
Oh, there's my headshot trophy. It's funny. As I was mentioning taking heads off, I just got my headshot trophy. That's why I picked the Matic too over the Vindicator. I didn't really like the Vindicator. What was that? Oh, and that's the I'm not sure again if my trophies are popping up on the video, but because Jacob's ammo is the Inferno ammo, the flaming ammo. When you catch somebody on fire, they'll scream. Well, there was a trophy for killing somebody while they're screaming. And I just got that trophy, and it's because of Jacob's ammo. That Inferno ammo does catch them on fire, so they do scream. So as far as how to get that trophy, there you go. There's other fire powers too, like tech abilities that'll catch somebody on fire. Alright, there's another locked door. That's where we want to make sure we've looted out this area first before continuing around that corner. There is an upstairs here. And we came all the way up here for 100 credits. Yay! Oh wait, no, here we go. There's 1,000 credits. Ooh, 1,100 credits. Alright. Good to go. Now again, the locked doors are usually two areas for the loot. Upgrades. That's usually where upgrades and things like that are. Alright, there's some people there. This is basically their apartment.
Oh, thank God you're human.
When we saw that door open, we thought those Turians had found us.
And you don't mind if I loot your apartment, do you? $4,000 credits, that's it?
Ever since this plague started, the Blue Suns have been out to get us. They're killing as many people as the disease.
Why are the Blue Suns hunting you?
We didn't do anything. Pretty much every non-human in the district wants us dead.
They think we caused the plague. Humans aren't getting sick, and that's all the evidence they need. God knows how many of us they've already killed.
They should be looking at the Vorcha, not us. Ever since the plague hit, they've been taking over Blue Sun's territory.
You know, it's not really something I've ever, I guess, paid attention to.
You said the Vorcha moved in just after the plague hit?
Right after the district was quarantined. Vorcha are immune to diseases, so they're not getting sick.
Not sure where they came from. Never saw many Vorcha around before. Sure seemed like they were ready for this.
Only nobody thinks the Vorcha are smart enough to create a virus like this. The Blue Suns need someone else to blame. Like us.
You said the Vorcha were taking over Blue Sun's territory?
Trying to. The Blue Suns don't go down easy. The plague softened them up, but they still have enough firepower to hold some of their turf. The Turians are getting pushed back. The deeper you go into the district, the more Vorcha you'll see. Unless they see you first.
Tell me more about the Blue Suns.
They're a mercenary gang, mostly Turian. Used to run this district. Kept things nice and stable for the most part.
As long as you paid your monthly protection fees, everything was cool. Rates were pretty reasonable. For Omega, at least.
And this damn plague hit. Everyone started dying. The Vorcha started moving in. The Blue Suns lost control and the whole district turned into a war zone.
What else can you tell me about the plague? When did it start?
The first cases cropped up about 2 weeks ago. Nobody paid much attention until it started to spread. Usually takes about a week to kill you, but it spreads fast. 3 days after the first outbreak, there were over 50 known cases.
That's when everyone noticed humans weren't getting sick. Then the quarantine came down and everything went to hell.
Any idea how the victims contracted it?
Not sure. Probably airborne. Even after the Blue Suns started sealing victims up inside their own apartments, the plague kept spreading. Now they just gun victims down and burn the bodies in the streets. Doesn't seem to be helping, though. People are dying by the dozens.
I need to find Morton Solus.
Oh yeah, him. He's got a clinic on the other side of the district.
Heard he's taking in refugees now. Trying to help plague victims. Offering protection from the Suns and the Vorcha.
Sure. A doctor with military-grade mechs helping people for free. On Omega, grow up.
Sounds like you don't think much of the doctor in his clinic.
The Vorcha tried to muscle in. He gunned them down. Just like that. Pop, pop, pop. Didn't even use his mechs.
Then the Blue Suns heard he was sheltering humans and they went to burn down the clinic. He killed them too. Then he went inside and got back to work. He's cold. Must be Solarian Special Forces or something.
You can't stay trapped in this apartment. If you get to Morton's, you might at least survive until the quarantine ends.
Are you nuts? We'd never make it. The streets are crawling with Blue Suns and Vorcha. We don't even have pistols.
Besides, I'm not risking my life on a rumor that some Solarian might offer me sanctuary.
I know you're scared, but your only hope is to get to Morton's clinic. I'm going to be under fire from the Blue Suns and the Vorcha, so I can't take you with me. But I promise you this. I'll do what I can to leave a safe path for you to follow me. It's risky, but I think it's your only chance.
Okay, you're right. We'll never make it if we stay here. We have to try. We'll wait here for a while and give you time to clear the way. Then we'll head for Morton's clinic, if we're lucky. Maybe we'll meet you there.
So that was just 5 Paragon points. All that stinking dialogue for 5 Paragon points. No, I never really paid much attention before, or at least remember paying attention or making a comment about it. But this is a very nice apartment, and they look kind of pretty well. Like they're not. Yeah, they're well off. Put it that way. Very nice apartment. They look, I guess we'll just say upper class. People on Omega. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Hostiles are cleared.
And in this area, it's kind of seems a little out of place, but it is what it is. Just yeah. Anyway, moving on. Still haven't found. Oh, wait a minute. Here we go.
This should come in handy.
That's the assault rifle damage right there. So we still got another upgrade to find. Plus, I mean, I already know where the pistol is. The pistol is right in Morton's clinic, right before you move on to do his mission. Oh, that's a flamethrower guy. I just set off his tank. Oh, it didn't kill him. What? The world? There we go. That killed him.
Target down.
Now let's finish you off.
I'm low on ammo here.
Incoming!
Another Krogan coming in.
Nice trip.
I missed. There's some guy just not wanting to come
We've
out.
crossed into Vulture territory.
Wow.
Blue Suns have given up a lot of turf. That doesn't bode well for them.
Alright, did I get everything up here? No, not that ammo. Alright, so I'm full ammo. This is where I went up to the stairs right there. Alright. Oh, this isn't locked up on this block. A lame amount of element 0. I mean, seriously, why couldn't it have been 2,500? Like, Jesus. So fucking cheap. Alright, now this is another opportunity for either Paragon or
Forget
Renegade.
it. Nothing but junk
Because
in
they're
here.
looters.
This place is worse than the last one.
What are you doing in this apartment? Did you kill that Turian?
What, the guy on the floor? Nah, the plague took care of him. We're just here to take a full accounting of all his worldly possessions.
Stealing from the dead. That's pretty low.
What's the big deal? It's not like they're gonna miss anything. We're just showing a little entrepreneurial spirit. The plague doesn't affect humans, so we might as well cash in.
Besides, if we don't take this stuff, the Vorcha or Blue Suns will. Better us than them, right?
Yeah, that's a good point. But in order for the points, I guess you got to go ahead and tell them to stop.
No more looting.
Oh, what? You gonna shoot us?
I feel like saying this, but I'm gonna go
This
ahead and do
plague
this.
won't last forever. When the Blue Suns come back, they won't like you looting in their territory.
Yeah, well, maybe they won't find out. It's not like there's any witnesses alive to tell them.
Are some dead Turians' trinkets and a handful of credits worth that risk?
We just wanted to make a bit of quick cash. But when you put it like that, doesn't sound like such a good idea. Hardly found anything valuable anyway. Yeah, you're probably right. It's not worth it.
Do you know a Solarian named Morton Solus?
Yeah, I know him. Got a clinic right around the corner. Take plenty of ammo if you go that way. It's crawling with Blue Suns and Vorcha.
Alright, I'm just gonna blow
I
through
don't
this.
know.
I'm tired of
Seemed
listening
a
to all this.
Yeah, don't know who's gonna come out. All I know is if you go to his clinic, I'm kind of sorry to see him go.
We need to get going.
Yeah, sure.
Don't worry, you made your point. We ain't gonna
7
steal
Paragon points on that one. That was better. Even though I wanted to tell him I'll shoot him if I have to. Oh, hello. And that's it. There's nothing to double check, make sure. Yeah, I guess so. Alright. Moving on. Not exactly the kind of fire you want to roast marshmallows on. Clinic.
That's all of them.
No funny business once you're in the clinic, unless you want to deal with those mechs.
Done.
Morden's around here somewhere. Go talk to him. We need all the help we can get.
Sorry, too busy to stop and chat. You should go find Morden.
There's the weapons locker if you want to swap weapons.
This clinic is a sanctuary. If you're looking for trouble, go somewhere else.
On our way here, we saw humans looting the apartments of the dead. It made me sick.
Freaking Batarian saying that.
Morden saved my life. I owe him everything.
Professor, we're running low on Suboxone.
Use Melanorin. Plenty on hand. Almost as good. Causes cramping in Batarians.
Go into this room first to loot it before going into the other room to talk to Morden and his assistant. There's that metal gel capacity we've been looking for. So now the only thing left really is the pistol, which we'll get that soon enough. Alright, I believe that's it.
Professor Morton Solus?
Don't recognize you from area. Too well armed to be refugees. No mercenary uniform. Quarantine still in effect. Here for something else? Vorcha? Crew to clean them out? Unlikely. Vorcha a symptom, not a cause. The plague. Investigating possible use as bioweapon. No.
For the love of God, take a breath. I came here to find you, okay? I'm Commander Shepard. I'm on a critical mission, and I need your help.
Mission? What mission? No. Too busy. Clinic understaffed. Plague spreading too fast. Who sent you?
Ever heard of an organization called Cerberus?
Crossed paths on occasion. Thought they only worked with humans. Why request Salarian aid?
The Collectors are kidnapping entire human populations. We're gonna find out why and stop them.
Collectors? Interesting. Plague hitting these slums is engineered. Collectors one of few groups with technology to design it. Our goals may be similar. But must stop plague first. Already have a cure. Need to distribute it at Environmental Control Center. Vorcha guarding it. Need to kill them.
I'll get in and deal with the Vorcha.
What the hell was that?
Vorcha have shut down environmental systems. Trying to kill everyone. Need to get power back on before district suffocates. Here, take plague cure. Also, bonus in good faith, weapon from dead Blue Sun's mercs. May come in handy against Vorcha. One more thing. Daniel, one of my assistants, went into Vorcha territory looking for victims. Hasn't come back.
If I see him, I'll do what I can to help.
Thank you. Told him not to go. But he's smart. Bright future. I hope.
I found a Batarian plague victim near the entrance to the neighborhood. Can you send someone to help him?
Risky. Blue Sun's Vorcha still battling. District not secure. See what I can do.
What can you tell me about this plague?
Advanced design. Suspected collectors before you mentioned them. Purpose seems experimental. Destroys respiratory systems with harmful genetic mutations. Makes sense to avoid humans. Unnecessary to force mutation on human genetic structure for sake of variants.
Unnecessary mutations? What are you talking about?
Possible goal of virus. Testing viable mutation levels in various species. Horrific, but feasible for collectors. Humans known to have diverse genetic background, wider range than other sapient races. Makes sense as control group.
What do you know about the Vorcha?
Cowardly, opportunistic scavengers. Not tactical or aggressive. Scale of attack unusual for them. Suspect Vorcha working for collectors. Distributing plague, collecting data. No proof, but theory fits evidence.
Any idea where I can find Daniel?
No. Heard infected Batarians trapped behind Vorcha lines. Daniel went to help. Warned him not to go. Too dangerous. Patients here need him. Snuck out anyway. Wanted to find him myself. Can't leave the clinic. Have to look after the patients.
Have you had any trouble at the clinic?
Nothing major. Blue Suns came for humans, made threats, killed them before things escalated.
For a doctor, you're awfully calm about taking out a group of mercs.
Wasn't always a doctor. Some work with Solarian Special Tasks Group. Can handle myself. Advantage of being Solarian. Turians, Krogan, Vorcha, all obvious threats. Never see me coming.
Let's head for the environmental plant.
All right, so we automatically got the I thought it was near the weapon locker, but I mean you automatically get it when you accept this mission here. Now, of course, you do have to go. It might automatically upgrade, but let's go to the weapon locker just to make sure. Yes, the Carnifex is on. Carnifex is on. Carnifex is on. Now it does have low ammo capacity. Just a heads up on that. Only reason why you wouldn't want to use it versus the other pistol, oh, that was dumb, is that it does have
Incoming.
a low ammo capacity. So great for taking heads off. Yeah, that's gonna die a little easier. Will fire as fast as you pull that trigger. Or not the Carnifex, this Matic. That's why I kind of do like the Matic as a rifle. The Avenger's actually a really good rifle too, though, the automatic one. You know how to fire it properly. Just burst fire it, don't like just hold down the trigger. Nope, running low on ammo with that. Alright. And I forgot to, anytime you hit that weapons locker, you have to redo your ammo.
I've got him.
Alright, looks like, oh, no. Alright, fully, full on ammo again. Now again, comments that I've been making about just how cheap they are with like 100 credits here, 100 credits there on all the meta-gel containers when you're already full, and just the low amounts of resources like 250 or 500 EZO. It's kind of lame. So just keep in mind that resources are not resources, but money. Money is limited. There's only so much money to get. So you really, even though we found the most important things, the upgrades and the pistol, you still want to keep your eye open for any money or well, not really the resources. Really, like I said, you get such little resources when you're on the mission here versus scanning planets. It's really the money you want to keep your eye open for and make sure you're actually, all of them hundreds do add up over all the missions. So you do want to just, keep your eye open. Here's right here. And it already tells you it's worth 3,000 right there up under the timer on the top middle of that screen. It said how much money it was in there. That was 3,000 credits. Here's another one. That one's 5,000. Dude, I don't know how I'm like just barely touching that trigger, but it's like firing so fast. And all I'm doing is my fingers resting up on it. And it's weird how it's like
Telling you the truth.
auto
From Warden
firing.
at the clinic. I came here to help you.
We know you're spreading the plague virus. We saw the vials in your bag.
No, those vials contain the cure. Please, you have to believe me.
Maybe we should cut off your fingers. That should loosen your... Look out! Don't move. One more step and we kill your friend.
I know you're scared of the Vorcha, the plague, but this man isn't to blame. If he was spreading the virus, why would he come into Vorcha territory? They're immune.
He's right. It doesn't make any sense. If we release the prisoner, we can go.
You have my word on it.
Let him go. You got what you wanted, human. Are we free to go?
We had a deal.
Human nobility. I didn't know such a thing existed.
Again, from a Batarian.
Thank you.
You want to shoot him in the back of the head now.
Gonna kill me. Did Morden send you to find me?
The professor could use your help right now. He's got too many patients and not enough volunteers.
Yeah, okay. I'll go right away. Thanks again. I owe you... well, everything.
Paragon points. Another 100 credits.
Trouble ahead. 9-9. Nice shot.
They've got armor, but that armor really doesn't have that much protection. One shot and I'm taking out their armor. Alright, you can vault over this one, but it's just ammo. There's nothing else really over here.
Attention right! I've got him.
I believe the Geth shotgun you can charge. Let's find out. Yes, I'm charging it. Oh yeah.
Come on over!
Another probing.
Get over here! Drop.
Overload deployed.
Ooh.
Come closer.
Oh crap.
Now let's finish you off.
You know, not really playing very smart, standing out here in the open like this. Need to be behind cover. Oh, I missed.
Nice.
That might still blow up, so you gotta be careful. Alright, no, there it probably is. I'm gonna stand over next to it and then it blow up. Up here. Go down. Spare parts usually means money. It's only 1,000 credits.
We're close to the environmental controls. Let's get that cure in, then hit the fans.
You don't come here. We shut down machines, break fans. Everyone choke and die. Then collectors make us strong.
What did the collectors want?
Collectors want plague. You work for Doctor. Turn on machines. Put cure in air. We kill you first. Ah.
Heads up!
The central control system is in an alcove in the center of the back wall. You can inject the cure and reinitialize the systems there.
Cure's locked in. Once we get the fans going, we should be good.
I have located the fan controls. There are two, one on either side of the room you're in now.
I've got him!
a lot of flamethrower guys coming out of there.
Yeah!
Now there's two fans. There's another one on the other side, so you can go ahead and turn on this one.
Let's move.
But when you get over to the second one, make sure you loot everything in the room before you turn it on. Once you turn it on, I believe the mission will end and automatically take you out of here. Over. There it goes. What you hitting the floor? Great. That. And you can go in.
Watch out! Coming our way!
There we go. I like to make them blow up. Ooh.
Get over here.
Firing now.
Alright, he's getting way too close. Couldn't hit that stinking tank.
Yeah!
Both fans are up. That should be it. Hostiles are clear.
Environmental systems engaged. Airborne viral levels dropping. Patients improving. Vorcha retreating. Well done, Shepard. Thank you.
And thank you from me as well. Those Batarians would have killed me. For a second there, I thought you were going to shoot them even after they let me go.
I made a promise to spare them if they let you go. I honor my promises.
Merciful of you. Risky. Would have killed them myself.
Professor, how can you say that? You're a doctor. You believe in helping people.
Lots of ways to help people. Sometimes heal patients, sometimes execute dangerous people. Either way helps. Go check on the patients. Lots of work to do.
Gotta love Morlus.
Think about what I said.
Morden Solus. I just called him Morlus.
Good kid, bit naive. He'll learn. Letting him take over the clinic. Should be able to handle it now that Vorcha are gone.
We've cured the plague. Are you ready to help stop the collectors?
Yes. Unexpected to be working with Cerberus. Many surprises. Just need to finish up here at the clinic. Won't take long. Meet you at your ship. Looking forward to it.
We're heading out. See you on the Normandy.
And that completes another episode of Mass Effect 2. We leveled up. Mission summary. Recruited Morden. Got the Carnifex. Got assault rifle damage. Metagel capacity. And 48,000 credits. And element 0. Okay, yeah. Oh, recruited the professor. There's the trophy for that.
Welcome to the Normandy, Professor. It's It's an honor to have you on board.
Yes, very exciting. Cerberus working with aliens. Unexpected. Elusive man branching out, maybe? Not so human-centric.
You're very well informed.
Solarian government well-connected espionage experts had top-level clearance once, retired now. Still, hear things. Informed of name only, no knowledge of man behind it. Anti-alien reputation listed as problematic.
Don't kid yourself, Professor. Humans still come first in the elusive man's eyes. But this mission is too big for them to handle alone.
The Collectors are abducting human colonists out on the fringes of Terminus space.
Not simple abductions. Wouldn't need me for simple.
Entire colonies disappear without a trace. No distress signals are sent out. There are no signs of any kind of attack. There's virtually no evidence that anything unusual happened at all. Except that every man, woman, and child is gone.
Gas,
always
maybe?
pacing.
No, spreads too slow.
You don't have to sit there and guess. We collected samples from one of the colonies. I'd like you to analyze them and figure out how the Collectors did this.
Yes, of course. Analyze the samples. Going to need a lab.
There is a fully equipped lab on the combat deck, Professor Solis. If you find anything lacking, please place a requisition order.
Who's that? Pilot? No. Synthesized voice. Simulated emotional inflections. Could it be? No. Maybe. Have to ask. Is that an AI?
This ship is equipped with an artificial intelligence.
An AI on board? Non-human crew members? Cerberus more desperate than I thought.
The Collectors have taken tens of thousands of colonists. We'll do whatever we have to do to find and stop them.
Yes, of course. Can't risk being captured like colonists need to identify, neutralize technology, need samples. Which way to the lab?
Follow me, Professor.
So that unlocks the part of the ship used for upgrading, doing your upgrades. Got a whole lot of updates here. Cerberus assault armor, there's tech damage, gel capacity, heavy weapon ammo. Oh, these are things I've already collected, but this part of the ship wasn't unlocked yet, so now it's just now telling me, okay, you can research it now. And this is where you do the research. Alright, so anyway, that is that for this episode, and I will see you next time. I'm not sure what the destination is yet, but we will figure it out at that point. Take care.